of scholarly thought, and well-worded rot of theories of art and Hobbes and Descartes, the murky morass of hours spent in class. No wonder when there I long for the air, up here close to the sky, among the branches, above the world of fear, where the view is clear, where it goes on forever. As it did when I was a boy, this tree bestows incredible sight. There on the left is the Great Wall of China, and that's the Amazon there on the right. And in front of me, the future, bright and open and vast. And in back of me, of course, you can see it too. The past. This story, at last, is one from the past. Well, you're not here to see me talk about a tree. Though it was oft told, this story's not old. In fact, on the page, we're near the same age. It happened not far from where we A wedding party's aftermath. It's late and all the guests have gone. Just the mother of the groom, the father of the bride, and the young bride and groom. They're not newly tied, still linger on. One last toast to the bride, my beloved daughter, Amadora. May you enjoy the life your mother and I enjoy. One last toast to the bride. My beloved son, Luciano, I pray avoid the life your father, the rat! May he rest in peace, and and may I add a toast to love. To love, to love. May it greet us every morning with an open smile. Fill every corner of our houses, conquer every trivial trial. May it warm us when we're cold, thrill us when we're old, and may it grace our children. And lastly, may it brighten in the fading light Thank you.
I know to fly.
I'll get it.
Won't let me.
I will count the seconds till your return. 1, 2, 3. She went to the cellar and undid the tap. But while the wine poured out, something began to snap.
This is the happiest moment of my life. The happiest, happiest, happiest moment of my life. Happiest, happiest, happiest moment of my life, so sad, sad and fragile and brief. Of no precious seconds of joy and decades of grief. Life, why try, why not give up instead? You're good, go through life, fall apart, and then wake up dead. Maybe I should have stopped at that last scene of red. I think you're gone, when you're gone, bad, forgotten, not even missed. Life is the horrible taste of the honor, you don't exist. But Luciano, it is a beautiful man, and I will give him a beautiful son. We will call a little fellow Bastianello, after my friend Bastianello. He has sparked me
famished daughter. We've been reduced to drinking water.
Life, oh sad, so sad,
Sad and fragile and brief.
and decades of grief,
Decades.
centuries,
Millenniums. Life.
life,
Life.
life.
Why try?
And you do a simple errand. I've waited long enough, but then you let the wine run out. You let the wine run out.
Let some
Wine run out.
Luciano, it's only wine.
It's only wine. It's only wine. It's only wine. Wasted wine. Nothing is worse than wasted wine. Wasted tears, no. Or wasted years, no. They don't compare to the despair of wasted wine. Worse than the curse of untasted wine. Swig it, swill it, but please don't spill it. That's only cruel. Think of the vine that grows through mud. Think of the sun that blessed everyone. Think of the grapes that gave of the blood. Think of the time to reach that sweet goal. All the weeks spent to watch it ferment.
Think of the fruits that gave of its soul.
To end up as nothing more than a purple puddle on the cellar floor. Wasted wine. It's just perverse. You've crossed the line. It may grieve you, but I must leave you. I'll leave you now, and won't return until I've found 6 people who are more foolish, more idiotic, too stupid, and more without a clue than the 3 of you.
You can't never.
Hey, what you're doing? This is a wedding night.
That isn't right.
It's the marriage's way. The close to love.
And how the hell is Prunella?
And so he left his home that night and slept beneath this very tree. He started out at dawn to find the fools he sought, then met a man and wife both very distraught, as you'll soon see. Ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3. You moved them.
I did not.
I saw you. And the last second you moved them. You moved them, and if I have said it once, I've said it many times before. I can't get it because I'm unless you want them absolutely still. Shut your mouth. Let's try it again. 1, 2.
Excuse me, friend, what are you trying to do?
What am I 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 trying
Does
to
it
do?
look like I'm trying
Does it look
to
like
do?
he's trying
Does
to
it
do?
look like I'm trying to do?
He's trying to do. Yes, you're
Only
right.
the biggest ignoramus,
The damnest
the
imbecile.
simplest simpleton couldn't tell that I'm trying to put on my pants. I'm putting on my pants, and that was my 100th try. I'm putting on my pants, but haven't advanced beyond unpantsed. It's the same damn thing every morning. chopped,
Cows to be milked,
pigs to be slopped,
grapes to be picked,
grain to be ground.
goats to be kicked.
The days have gone, and I still don't have my trousers on.
Utterly pantsless.
If there is any chance that you might convey a better way of putting on my pants, then you get the prize. But otherwise, keep your goddamn questions to yourself.
Good friend, there is indeed a better way. If I may, lift one leg, find the cuff and stick it through. When that's done, do leg number 2. Once both legs have been very swelly placed, pull the pants right up to your waist.
Lift one leg, find the cuff,
And stick it through. When that's done,
do leg number 2.
It won't work.
once both legs have been very squarely placed, pull the pants right up to your waist.
Listen, Madonna. Lift one leg, find the cuff and stick it through. When that's done, do leg number 2. Once both legs have been very swelly placed, pull the pants right up to your waist. Thank you for your sage advice. My heart's much improved, and therefore I move to thank you not just once but twice.
Thank you for the change you made.
The grapes can get picked.
The goats can get kicked.
How can such wisdom be made?
A good deed is its own reward, and now your lives have been restored. Friends, I must bid adieu to you. That makes fools numbers 1 and 2.
He started on his quest again, and felt the midday sun beat down. He wandered here and there, his hope had nearly died, when he approached an arch that stood just outside a one-horse town. Oh, God.
Behold this maiden blushing, arrayed in fine resplendent, atop a stallion rushing to meet her sweet intended. Behold this maiden blushing, arrayed in fine resplendent, atop a stallion rushing to meet her sweet intended. Let's try it again.
From measure 10.
Behold this maiden
Behold this maiden blushing, arrayed in resplendent, atop a stallion rushing to meet her sweet intended. Behold this maiden blushing, arrayed in resplendent, atop a stallion rushing to meet her sweet intended. Well, she's clearly too tall, and the wedding can't be nixed. I have to say there's just one way this can be fixed. Cut off her head, cut off her head. Just give her a drop and she'll clear the top.
Cut off her head?
That's what I said. A whack with an axe, and we can relax.
But she's my daughter. You call yourself a Christian, someone who lives by the cross.
Okay, she'll lose her head, but is that really such a loss?
This is immoral, as I am a Christian, someone who's much more evolved. I have to say there's just one way this can be solved. Cut off his legs, cut off his legs. You're saying I'm begging it in the head.
Cut off his legs?
Come on to me, attach them with glue, and then push him through. Cut off his legs,
Cut off her head.
cut off his legs, just the shanks.
Thanks, but no thanks. Cut off her head.
I want a divorce.
You have to get married first.
The sample is lying there. Horse.
You heard the boy. This is a one-horse town.
Tell me, Dobbin, since your sense seems better than anyone's,
Oh, I get it. Saints, as in horse saints. Isn't that brilliant? The name is Lambent, and please dispense with the asinine equine puns.
sorry, Lambent, tell me please exactly how this fight
As
began.
thrillingly and succinctly as I can. Shoot, yeah. As is the custom in this town, the bride is strike this day. The one with the disastrous gown and unfortunate décolleté is going to be wed this very day. She must endure this awful march to meet her shapeless groom, not passing through this very arch. Mid-century, fine detail, clever whimsy in the seraphims, often attributed to the early
You are
first
about to say,
The arch has got us in this spot and failed us with such dread, for it is short, and she is not, and she cannot ascend a wedding bed unless I lose my legs, or she, her head, a solution that at best is flawed, especially as I've been freshly shod. Cut off her head! 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 Oh, Christian, I know what you're feeling. In my heart, these feelings are foreign. To end this battle to what's right and flip a florin. Heads, head, tails, legs.
No heads, legs, tails, head.
No legs, head, tails.
No heads, tails,
Very well then.
good friends, I think I know a better way. If I may, at the arch, this is all you have to do. Bend your neck and simply go through. Once you're through, and that's then and only then, you can raise your head up again.
At the arch,
This is all.
She has to do,
bend her neck.
And simply go through.
Once she's
and
through,
that's then and only then.
she can raise her head up again. Hosanna! Hosanna!
She's
She's
passed.
passed, and now she'll meet her groom at last. Hosanna! Hosanna!
and now your lives have been restored. Friends, I must bid adieu to you, and you, and you, and you. That makes fools numbers 3, 2, 5. I won't, of course, include the horse onto number 6.
The sun soon set, the moon rose full, and all around his world was still. He came upon a man who stood beside a lake, casting a net as if his life were at stake, and felt a chill.
Excuse me, friend, what are you trying to catch?
Every month I can find her here, my wife, in the lake that took her life, and she's singing softly. Save me, save me. Every month, if the night is clear, her face shining with a kind of grace, singing softly, softly. Save me, save me. I throw my net to draw her to shore, but her face shatters into 100 pieces, only to come together as before.
But that's only the reflection of the full moon.
The what?
Only the reflection of the full.
The what?
The full.
Every month I will reappear, until we are lying together, lying still, and she's singing softly. Love me, love me, love me.
May I ask, my friend, how she came to such a horrible end?
Bad soup and stupidity. and I had too much of the other. We fought, I walked out, she ran after, fell in this lake, and drowned. Mine, of course, was the greater crime. When you love someone, you should love all of them. All the time. Ah, there she is again.
Thank you. What a change you've made. How can such wisdom be repaid? Dear friend, here is where I go, for I think I see fool number 6. Oh, not him. Me.
So he returned that very night, his search for fools all done. He rushed into the arms of his forgiving wife, and soon thereafter they conceived a new life, a perfect son. And that person I avow, if you haven't guessed by now, would be jealousy, mother of mine.
A toast to love.
May it greet us every